Time as a current, the flow beneath perception. The illusion of time as a straight line is a product of human perception. A mind conditioned to measure progress in sequences assumes that events unfold in a step-by-step process, but reality does not move in a series of disconnected frames. It moves as a continuous flow. This is why the future often feels familiar. Why decisions made without conscious reasoning sometimes prove to be the exact steps needed. Why intuition, when followed without hesitation, leads not to randomness but to alignment. This is not because moments are linked after they happen, but because they were never separate to begin with. The future and past are the same current. Imagine time not as a series of individual moments, but as a field, a wave in motion. What is experienced as the past is merely one part of the wave that has already risen, and what is called the future is simply another section of the same movement, one that has not yet reached perception. But the wave itself is whole. It is already in motion, and it does not begin when it is first noticed. A conversation that changes everything does not begin when the first words are spoken. It was already approaching long before the first moment of recognition. A path that feels inevitable was never a matter of chance. It was a current already forming beneath the surface, waiting for awareness to catch up. The sensation of déjà vu, the deep certainty that something was always meant to be, is not an anomaly. It is simply the recognition that this was never a sequence of events. It was one continuous movement seen in different sections. Perception versus reality navigating the wave. If time is a current, then what is felt as instinct is not random. It is an echo of an unfolding wave. The sensation of being pulled towards something, the moments of effortless alignment, the sense that something was always going to happen, these are not coincidences. They are the natural recognition of resonance. This is why the next step often feels like it was always there. The right moment arrives effortlessly, not because it was planned, but because it was always moving toward recognition. The events that feel most significant do not create meaning after they happen. They were meaningful before they were seen. When a wave is moving, awareness of it does not change its existence. It only changes one's ability to navigate it. The future is not ahead, it is already here. The belief that one must reach the future assumes that it exists as a distant point. But in a current, movement is not linear, it is simultaneous. The person yet to be met is already part of the wave. The realization that will shape everything has already begun to form. The event that will shift the course of everything is not ahead, it is simply further along the same current. The key is not to chase the future, but to recognize that one is already within it, from passenger to navigator. Most people move through time as if they are drifting, reacting to waves without recognizing their structure. But the moment awareness shifts, the experience of time shifts as well. Instead of waiting for alignment, one begins to move with it. Instead of feeling like events happen to them, one begins to recognize they are moving within something already unfolding. Instead of being subject to randomness, one begins to recognize the deeper structure beneath decisions, instincts, and moments of realization. Awareness changes everything. It does not create the wave. It does not alter the current. It simply allows one to see, and in seeing, to navigate rather than drift. And that changes everything.